Today, Ron has complained to me that he has his stomach upset, probably caused by the fact that he ate an entire pineapple just yesterday. Ron, what am I supposed to do with you? You're always sick. Good for him, though, is the fact that I read a lot of books. I have another remedy for him and his upset stomach, which I found in a book.
Here we go again.
Yes, you should be fortunate to be with someone as educated as myself. So today we're gonna make beef tea, which is a drink. I know you're looking at the ingredients here and you probably think, how in the world is this a drink? We have beef steak, we have penny loaves, which are just tiny little bread rolls, which would cost a penny each. That will upset your stomach. You can't eat that whole. You can only eat it mashed in hot water. And we have salt, and we have water. Now that already sounds like a delightful drink, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It does, really?
Do I get to eat that afterwards?
Yes, once I cook it, you can eat it if you want to, if you must. So beef tea was popular all throughout the 19th century. It wasn't until about the 1860s or so that people started questioning how well it really worked. It was actually prescribed even in hospitals for patients that suffered from stomach distress. Now we know that, well, a lot of times you have stomach distress for, let's see, maybe you have celiac disease or you're lactose intolerant or you just ate something bad, or it could be even worse than that, cancers and whatnot. But they thought if you drank this beef tea, it was so nutrient dense that when you drank it, your stomach would absorb it and it would miraculously heal itself. So I remember growing up, my mom would tell me just drink milk because milk is the most nutrient packed drink you can drink. Well, back then I guess it was beef essence that you would drink. And in the early 19th century, I see it a lot in receipt books as just beef drink. But then later on through the century, it turns into beef tea. So it was called beef tea, especially once we get to the Victorian period. But doesn't that sound so appealing, Ron?
I mean,
beef tea.
I seem excited about it.
Yes. I'm sure
my belly's been growling. I guess it's all the acid from the pineapple, but it was good, by the way. But
right.
This sounds good too, so.
Does it really sound good? So I have to boil this beef together. I have to make sure I remove all the fat from it. The original receipt, it says over and over again, no fat has to be in the beef. And I also have to boil it with the skins of penny loaves. These are kind of small penny loaves, so I'll probably use 2 of them. They ranged in size a lot. Sometimes they were this small, other times they were the size of a modern hamburger bun. And they just called them penny loaves because you could buy them with a penny back in the day. So I'll probably just use 2 just to be safe. And then after they've boiled so much to the point where you basically have a sort of beef broth, although you don't use bones in it, but it's kind of like beef broth, then you skim it off. You drain it, so you don't want any of the actual solids left in the final drink. It's supposed to look like tea. It's that brown, clear liquid. Then you just drink it. It's like drinking beef broth, and it's supposed to be so nutrient dense that it's good for you and it cures everything that's wrong with you.
Sounds good to me.
Does it really?
When do we begin?
Let's begin now. So first I have to cut this steak up. I got the cheapest cut of beef that I could possibly find. I'm just gonna cut this up into little cubes and I'm gonna try to remove the fat from it. It's already really lean cut.
Is there anything I can do to help?
What you have to do is just get better. For me, I'm just about done now. So I'm gonna put it in our stew pan. Gotta put the beef in there. Then, let me remove the skin. You ever heard of bread skin? I don't know why it just came to me to call it like that.
We normally call it the crust.
Oh yeah, the crust, that's right. We're not gonna throw this away, obviously. I'm gonna give that to my chickens. So that should do it. Just about that much. Toss that in there
I guess that's the thickener probably.
with my clean hand. You're right, it's a thickener.
You want me to do something?
No, just get well.
Well,
How about you pour the water?
I mean, it's not that bad. It's just
Pour the
yes,
water.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I'll add a little bit of salt. Just a little bit. It's good for your electrolytes. That's probably why they added salt.
What's electrolytes?
It's something. I read it in a book. Okay, go ahead.
How much water?
Probably up to about here.
Okay, half full.
You know, I just realized everything on your channel, Frontier Patriot, now is either us eating or us doing medical cures from us eating, from the stomach upsets that we get.
Yes.
So stay tuned if you'd like to see more of that. Anyway, I'm going to hang this up on the hearth now, and this has to simmer gently. It didn't say for how long, but I think I'll just keep it on there until it looks like beef broth, until it turns brown like tea. Thank you. Oh, it's for me. Yeah, I'll hang it on there.
Thank you everybody that's watched the videos that come out. What was it? Yesterday? Friday? It came out on Friday. The outside picnic one. That was really
Yep.
cool to eat outside. It was a
nice.
beautiful day.
It was nice. I'm so happy it's spring now.
If if the weather cooperates and the flies aren't out yet, we might do another one of them.
Right. Well, yeah, we'll do more.
Definitely enjoyable.
So we'll come back. I think it'll take an hour or so, maybe even 2 to 3 hours, honestly, because I've never made this before. But we'll come back in a bit once the liquid has turned brown and it looks like some kind of ghastly tea.
Yeah, we got some chores to do in the meantime.
We do.
How's it looking, dear?
It's looking brown. Very brown.
Smells good. Smells like beef.
Yes, it should. It's boiling. Come take a look. Here, I'll pull it out so you can see.
And it is boiling good. Look at that.
Oh, as soon as you take it out, it stops boiling. But that looks like it's about ready. It's a nice brown color.
I hear it boiling.
I'm getting this thing out. It's ready.
Smells really good.
But is your stomach ready? That's the question.
My stomach is always ready.
For medicine?
Mmm. Looks like beef stock.
Right, it does look like beef stock, though there's no bones in this. So it's this dark brown color. I can see why they called it tea. Plus you let the beef kind of steep in there like you would tea leaves. These are the 2 bread loaves, the bread skins, the bread crust that we put in there earlier. They're still intact. I haven't messed with them too much. In the beginning of the process of cooking it, there was a whole lot of foam on top of it. That was the fat. You're supposed to skim that off. I'm gonna pour it. You be careful, I don't want to stain your clothes.
Ooh. Look at all that deliciousness.
You say so.
I like beef though.
There's the beef chunks. I'll get all that in there. Now we're gonna
Nice.
lift it up. And I'm going to move the cheesecloth back into that same bowl. Wow.
Do we want to squeeze it at all?
I should, but it's very hot. So I'm gonna use another cloth to do that. So that I don't scorch myself. I do have a very high heat tolerance, but I'm only human. I have my limits.
Good job.
Thank you. You sound very confident now. Wait till you try it. Now I'm going to pour this into a pitcher just to make it easier for us to try it. I'll try it with you, so you know I'm not poisoning you. It probably won't taste too good.
And y'all seen what happened to Arthur last week.
Right. No, I like you actually, so
This
I
ain't a
won't.
fancy import?
I won't do that to you. No. Okay, let me go ahead and pour this in here. I gotta be careful. This is very hot. I
You
don't
want me to pour it?
No, because I don't know a remedy for burns right now. So if you get burnt, I can't look up another remedy. It's still steaming.
Place your bets. We're making a mess. Oh,
Really?
that was pretty clean though.
Oh, okay.
There was one splash. I'll allow it.
There we go. So I'll pour us 2 cups. Not too much in each cup now. They're both about even. Be careful, it's still hot.
Tastes like a weak beef stew.
Okay, I'm gonna be really modern right now. It tastes like the stock powder for beef ramen noodles. Like that comes in the foil package, the powder. It tastes exactly like that. So it's quite salty.
It is salty.
But it's not, oh, I can't digest it salty. It's ramen level salty. You're gonna dip bread in it? No. Let me see. Let me take another sip. This isn't bad though. I actually think it's quite good. But that's probably because I grew up on ramen noodles. So
I like it.
really like that flavor. I like it too.
No. It's making me think. Okay, where's the potatoes, the carrots, the celery, and the beef?
So it tastes like soup stock, that's what you're saying?
Yeah, it tastes like a roast beef juice, just thin. Where's the beef, by the way? Put it.
It's still in the kettle
Oh.
there
Well, I want to eat that later.
later.
Good.
This is actually really good. This tastes a lot better than cough syrups and things like that, as far as
Cinnamon
medicine
sticks up the
goes.
nose.
Right. I'm sure. I can really see someone being sick and drinking this to get better. Especially if you added garlic to it, it'd be very healthy for you.
Well, I feel better already.
Good, because there's some wood that needs to be cut outside.
Yeah, I gotta do that still, don't I?
I'm finishing this.
Here, have the rest.
Oh, gladly. This is really
As
good.
much as I love it,
You put some noodles in here?
as much
This
as I
would be good.
As much as I love it, I did sneak some cookies while ago. You didn't see me do that though.
And this is why you always have stomach issues.
I'm hungry all the time.
No, this is good. Even if you're not sick, I kind of recommend this.
Yeah, that's good.
I have no idea if it's actually good for you. Like, I don't think it's bad for you, but I'm not sure if it is super nutrient dense. Because I guess when you boil foods, the vitamins do leach out into the water, and you drink that water. They don't really evaporate into the steam. They stay in the water. So I'm sure that maybe there's some vitamins in here that are good for
sure
you.
there is.
Right? But it really tastes good. It's very comforting. I always wanted to buy those foil ramen packets individually, so this is perfect. And just to drink it, this is perfect.
Well, I'm gonna cut some wood.
And I'm gonna go drink, well, oh man, we finished it all. Oh no, we didn't.
Well, you enjoy that. I'm gonna go cut some wood. So it was nice seeing y'all.
Right, bye Ron.
It's been great. I feel good. I feel good.
You do,
actually.
you really do. You're welcome. You want some beefy kisses?
Please.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now go on, get it. This is really good. I just want to make it clear, it's not so salty to the point where it's nasty. It's just sort of like soup base level salty. But this is very, very good. And I can see how back in the day also if someone was sick and they had stomach upset and they couldn't keep solid foods down, that this would be a good meal replacer. At least it's better than just water. You know, back in the day where getting juice wasn't really an option. How about beef juice? Very good. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care. Bye-bye.